Everyone and welcome to Money Farms. So remember to like, share, subscribe, comment on this video. So I ordered for some birds and I picked them up. Then I will later went for a delivery because there's this company I work for that repairs hospital equipment and does some maintenance for hospital. So anything relating to hospital, there's this company that I work for that deals on that. So I went to get a package from AKTC. So I took shout out because when it comes to hospital equipment, they are very delicate and heavy at times. So I picked it up and delivered at the hospital. So this is me shattering the KK that I'm using. So this KK is heading to the hospital. These are my birds. I said that I went to get some birds. So these are the my day-old birds. Look at. I got a few of it. This ton I got about 50. I got about 50 birds. So these 50 birds, look at. This is how they are. I got it at a rate of 1,500 naira. That's 1,500 each. So this 50 that I say is about 75 naira and 75,000. Sorry. So I put their glucose water. Remember, whenever a bird is arriving, the first thing you need to do is to give them glucose water, then give it its feed, provide enough lighting, and after you have cleaned up the room and make sure that every place is okay and tidy. So these are the birds, 1 day old. This is the night after I came back in the, not like really in the night, like in the evening. So that I've made sure I provide enough covering for it to make sure generate heat. There's a black nylon there in that place where you can see. I've covered it and make sure that I generate enough heat. I clean the room and make sure every place is tidy. There is enough lighting for it. There is light arranged. You see the arrangement, keeping everything in one side. So there are white bulbs, there are yellow bulbs, there are the energy bulbs, and there's also the yellow bulb which act as form of heat. Since this is a period that is already hot, so the charcoal pot will not really be used because already as a human being you know how the weather is hot. So compare it to animals, the weather is still hot. So we are not going to really concentrate that much on his heat factor. So you check for birds that are weak, like that bird that is weak. Make sure you keep it, take it to where you can find some heat. So take proper care of your birds. Remember, these birds are very young and they are quite fragile. So using these 50 birds, 50 birds should eat probably 7 to 8 bags before they are matured and will be sold. So boosted at the right time, the right thing. So thereafter, the following day, I went for some flexing. Just went to chill out a bit, because what is a life of a farmer if you don't you? Actually, even though I'm a farmer, I do go out. I have my own time, have a time for myself. I go out, take 1 or 2 bottles of juice, go out to sit out, just make myself happy, sit down with some friends, chill, just make sure, just feel the vibes of the day. Even as a student, even as a farmer, make sure that I enjoy every part of it. So thereafter, after finishing my partying, I came back to my birds. These are the birds. There's no light, so I had to introduce and use this flashlight. So thereafter, the third day, this like the third day, there is this my neighbor that told me about using some organic drugs instead of buying the drugs at once. So these organic drugs that my neighbor told me to be using, that is quite effective than the packaged one, because we learn every day. So I decided, fine, let me just go and try it out. So I'm heading to where I'm going to get it. Since she just said okay, I should just take a bit of it. One thing, as a good businessman, most times you have to be open to ideas. But be also cautious as you're being open to some ideas. So I'm going to her house, since her house is kind of close to mine where I stay. Not still in my street, not very far. So I'm going to her house, to her farm also, so that she can tell me, because I learn every day. I raised birds for a good numbers of years now, but that does not mean that I do that solely on my ideas. Someone that is better than you should learn. It's true learning that makes you better every day. That's why I do encourage that people learn. People come to me and seek advice, and I give them some of my the knowledge I have, while I also seek advice from others. So this is a farm that I went. She has almost, I think, 200 birds. So see, the same thing I do is the same thing that she's doing. There is source of heat, which is the charcoal pot. See, she does not have a source of electricity, and she's using after NEPA as a form of lighting, so that the birds could use it and eat. She's also using a black polythene bag, those big black bags, to cover it. That's why if you really take a good look, they have carried it. That's why I could read the video. So that's what she's using. You can see, no matter how small your house is, you can just make use of it. There's that charcoal pot that is there. So see, she's just starting. She just said that somebody advised her, and this is the drugs. This drugs is like about 23 liters, but she just turned it to about 75 cl. That's a Pepsi bottle. Then put the measurement. This is the drinkers. So she told me I'm supposed to put 10 mils of it inside a drinker. 10 mils of it, since they are still very young. She says that the drugs contain some antibiotics, boosters, and if I use this consistently, that in 4 to 5 weeks that my birds will actually be very, very big, that it will be outstandingly big, that I'll be surprised at the performance of the drug. So it's all fine and good. She showed me how it's measured, and as you can see, 10 mils she's putting in each drinker. Then when the birds are growing older, till about like their 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I'll now increase it from 10 mils to 20 mils per drinker. So there are a lot of things that are inside this organic. There are things like garlic, ginger, and I think pawpaw leaf. So those kind of things. That's what I can perceive. I'm not the person that actually made it, so I'm just going to get it from her. So that's what she's giving her birds. So I believe it will work. So everything is based on try. Just try. when you are trying, you observe. When someone gives you an opinion, you check, you observe, you do it right, you listen to the instruction, you do it right, you observe and observe. If probably it's not working well for you, then you have to pause or find another remedy. So that's what I now did. So can see this is the drugs she just gave me in a Pepsi rubber. The drugs is supposed to be cold, so after the mixture of the drugs, you store it in a cool place. That's in your fridge. It's supposed to be cold. Less is sour, as you know, it's organic. So if you don't keep it in the right place, especially when it comes to things like garlic, ginger, and the rest of it, it can sour. And if it's sour, it won't be good for the bread. So what you need to do is to put it in the fridge. But in cases where probably there's no fridge or there is no place where you can make it cool, like a cool room, what you have to do is to keep it outside during the night. In the night, you keep it outside. Right now in our area, the lighting system is not too good, not too convenient. So most times we have lesser light. So that is it. I put the drugs for the birds. This is it. Still that morning time. So this is my own birds. See, it's kind of dark because there's no light. So as it's dark, it's kind of dark, but not too dark. It's not that dark. So I went to turn out the water. They put a new water. See, I turned it out, and now I'm going to put the drugs as they told me, 10 meals. So using, since I'm a student and I'm already running late for school, so I'll not really be using this 10 meals. Just use the rubber, take 2 of it and put it there and share it among the 2 rubber. Give them, and that's what they'll use for drink for the day. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Share this video to all farm lovers. There are interesting ways you can always raise your birds. There are tricks, there are mysteries, there are ways, there are knowledge you can always find concerning poultry. Just know how it's done the right way, the right things at the right time, using your own observation. Because when it comes to things like poultry, it comes to things like farming. In fact, this life in general is mostly about observation. You have to have a little scientist part of your life. So you have to observe things, see how it's reacting towards your animal. If it's not okay, you stop. You seek professional advice. If it's not okay, so in case you have any problem concerning your birds, maybe your birds are not growing well, you're giving some medication, it's not responding that much, probably might be from your feed or something, just let me know. Send me a message or just tell me the problem of your birds in my comment section, and I will reply. Do not forget that this is Money Farm, the one-stop platform and a one-stop channel that will keep you updated on the latest happening in farms, tell you about what you need to know, things you have to try, things you have to do, and how it's supposed to be done in the right way in order to maximize your profit as a farmer. So maximize your profit as a farmer, merely, especially in this new year of 2025. So remember, my goal is always to make sure that at least my birds are growing fast and they are matured in 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. So by 5 weeks, I believe that all birds should be matured. So later that day, they brought their lights. So these are the birds, and you have drank water and their feeder is kind of empty, so I had to refill, put enough feed for it so it can use throughout the day, and so that in the night in the following day I could just come and give it a new one. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, share this video to all farm lovers. I will always stress that point. Share to farm lovers, those people that have money and they are looking for a business to invest that will yield a good amount of profit. Just let them know that they should come to agriculture, that agriculture is the key, that there is a business like poultry. Thank you for watching my video.